Hello, beautiful collective. We're back again and we're going to do a slightly different pick a pile reading. This is the week of love, as everybody, at least in the Western cultures, celebrate Valentine's Day. And it's a beautiful day. The sentiment is gorgeous. We celebrate love. It's awesome. But I think I'm going to spin the energy a little bit on its head and we're going to actually do what does Spirit want you to know to really give yourself self love? What are the messages from Spirit that can help you through these Valentine's Day energies? We know Mercury is entering Aquarius and it's going to be an explosive time where our inner thoughts are going to come out. Aquarius is a very strong willed, almost like an extremely powerful energy. And when it joins with Mercury, I think there's going to be some really awesome energies that come their way. Okay, so the three piles are in front of you. I'm actually spinning this a little bit. These are not tarot cards, these are oracle cards. So you will pick an oracle card because this is all around messages for self-help. So what better way than to start with an oracle card? And then of course we will bring messages through using the tarot. The first is the Gateway Oracle. With this gorgeous sort of, I call this the butterfly, but it's like a butterfly that has like these little skulls on it, so like death and metamorphosis. The second will be the Moonology cards. Everybody has seen me use them in my pick-a piles. They're by Yasmin Boland, and I love the messages that come through. And this has a little heart on it. Your charm is like a little heart with a little sword going through it. So that's pile number 2. So a little bit of metamorphosis, a little bit of maybe some heart pain, heartache. And then the final one is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colleen Barrett Reed. Gorgeous, gorgeous deck. I don't use it very often in my readings, and I was called to really bring it out today. As we look at the oracle messages and this love pendant. All right, so take a deep breath, feel into the energy of each pile, and you can even look at the number timestamps if it appeals to you. And I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So you have picked the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn with this gorgeous butterfly charm. So I'm thinking Spirit is really calling you, and if the butterfly really appealed to you, then you are really being called to start looking at where in your life do you need to start making some changes. What part of your life is really calling you to go into your cocoon and to start the metamorphosis that will help you to get to your next stage? Let's call it ascension energy. That's the vibe I'm getting. And the reason that I'm doing this is because there's a lot of energy out there right now about love. And I know that we are watching tarot readings because there's somebody that we're interested in that we maybe don't have access to at the moment. There are questions unanswered, or we just want some guidance. So let's look to the cards and let's allow Spirit to give us the energy. So what does pile 1 need as for this Valentine's Day, to give themselves a little bit of self-love? And I don't mean self-care, guys. That's the difference, the nuance of self-love and self-care. I'm not talking bubble baths. We're going to go a little bit deeper than that. All right. Manifesting dreams. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And at the bottom, believing in magic. Okay. So pile 1, right now, I think you are very focused on what you don't have. And Spirit is really calling you to realize that there is magic everywhere around you. And that was just confirmation right now. My puppy is like chewing on a toy and it just made this big noise. Your dreams are coming sooner than you know. The cornucopia that the universe has for you is almost ready for the picking. You just need to start believing in magic just a little bit more. You need to go inwards into the energy, cocoon yourself so that you can actually come out stronger on the other end. That is going to be your self-care. All right, let's get some. This is the Oh, wow. Okay. I kid you not. Right out of the deck, I just did one shuffle. Rest and Rejuvenate just popped out. All right. This is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, a gorgeous energy card. And really, it's kind of like a bridge between oracle cards and tarot, like the typical tarot. So if you rest and rejuvenate, you will reach victory and success. This is that Six of Wands energy. So you're being called to do Four of Swords, which is the rest and rejuvenate, so that you can hit your Six of Wands energy. And right now, it's going to take a lot of patience and planning. So you really need to understand that your dreams are coming true very quickly and that there's magic surrounding all facets of your life. You have to just believe. And at the bottom of the deck is Solitude. All right. So you need to go inward. You need to go inward for the answers that you need and not allow things that held you back in the past, like emotional loss, conflict, any kind of defeat that you faced. Take all of that in and understand that it was for your highest good. Understand that it was meant so that you could build your best version of yourself. You are turning into somebody that you will probably have never have imagined. You are being called to walk away from something. Over and over in the deck, I'm seeing the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is the energy of moving away from choppy waters towards calmer waters. You are being called to move away from anything that has in the past made you feel uncertain, that has in the past felt like a halfway to victory but not really victory. Anything that feels sneaky, walk away from it. Walk away and be alone, because sometimes being alone in your own thoughts is probably more useful than being out there expecting things to come to you but not fully being happy within yourself. Right now, you're really holding on to something. Something is being, I was trying to clarify, and even before I asked the question, something is holding you back at present. And I don't know what it is, but you're defending it with all of your heart and mind and might. You are a wounded warrior at present, but you're still hanging on. So Spirit will notice that. Strength in your character, strength in your conviction, strength in your manifestations. It is all being observed by the universe. Just do not let those nagging fears ever get to you, because sometimes it takes a while for that to come through, right? Manifestations can take as long as they take. In fact, if they come too soon, we're not always ready. The journey to getting the manifestation is just as important as getting the manifestation, and sometimes actually very true. For me, I know there are a few things in my life, if I had them today, I don't think I would be fully prepared. But I know that they're supposed to be on their way. Okay. Six of Cups energy. So you have soulmates around you that are going to help you through this journey. They're going to help you through the waiting process, and they're going to be there to celebrate with you. They're going to bring the feeling of the sun. So lots of butterflies in that soulmate energy card. So definitely there are people that will be joining you in the metamorphosis. You will not be completely alone. Right now, do not stand in your head. Let cycles end, okay? Let cycles finish so that you can move towards a stronger beginning. Here's the death card energy at the bottom of the deck and the Hierophant. So it is only after coming out of this metamorphosis energy will you actually feel like you have made it. You have actually proceeded to where you need to go, okay? So let us get one more card to finish off the reading for you. Energy, big energy. Eight of Cups, okay. You are being asked to walk away from anything that is not serving you. In staying with things that no longer serve you, you will pull down your vibration and actually hurt rather than help your manifestations that are making their way towards you. Things are coming. Self-care for you is to go inward. Self-care for you is to begin your journey inward. Once you begin your journey inward, you will actually make it where you will close out those cycles that no longer are working, right? And universe is there, guiding you, protecting you, watching over you, always. They're always there. Three of Wands, you're waiting for your ships to come in, and they are on their way. They are definitely on their way, and there's 10 of Cups under the bottom of the deck here. So big beginnings are coming. Self-care for you will be to go inward. To go inward, to take time away from everything that is crowding your energetic space. Because once you're in there, you will start to rest, rejuvenate, and grow. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. So I got one charm out. I was picking it as the video froze. And then we're going to get a couple more. Okay, quite a few more. We have this tiny little angel. So definitely listen to your guides. And I'll read what the first pendant said on it in a minute. A little fox that's curled up and napping. It's very pretty, very cute. A little star, so definitely some healing energies. I'm seeing a lot of energies of going inward so that you can listen to your angels and your guides. That's really coming through quite clearly. There's also some cards here, some charms here of just following your intuition. Your intuition is going to open your third eye. So as soon as you start meditating, you'll find that your third eye will start to open, right? So as you open your third eye, your intuition will start to point you towards things that are meant for you. And this was the very first charm that came out when I was first picking. It says, what's for you will not pass you. So I know that I'm just going to show everybody. I don't know if it'll pick it up, but there it is. So really what this is saying is try to focus on yourself. Go inward. You have to go inward so that you can actually start to heal and bring these energies towards you. That is what your self-love message is for this upcoming year. I know that Valentine's Day is a little bit hard on, quite a few of us. But you're not alone. Spirit is with you. Spirit is there watching you metamorphose or change or, grow and ascend into this beautiful person that you're going to become. And somebody who's so fulfilled within themselves. So when you have that energy of rest and rejuvenation, solitude, patience and planning, you're not afraid of closing cycles out, that manifestation will be drawn to you because you're already living in a state of having what you want. So I was just watching something the other day and it said, if you were to say, I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this. Universe is going to feel like maybe there's a reason why you don't have it. But if you already say, thank you for giving me the opportunity to ask for it. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be in a place where I could appreciate it. It's going to find its way that much faster because you're in the right polarity to pull it towards you. Now, believe it or not, I'm still getting through manifestations and understanding how to be in those moments, how to actually just allow the energy to flow, and how to remember everything is happening for me, not to me. All right, so I'm just gonna push these down a little bit so you guys can see them too. Maybe I'll bring it up so you get the shot of all of the charms. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It's been such a pleasure, and happy Valentine's Day in case nobody else wishes you. I'm wishing everybody here a very happy Valentine's Day. Self-love is the best way to be full. And then the right people, places, and opportunities will find their way to us. Good luck, collective, and I will catch you guys very soon. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You have picked the Monology deck by Yasmin Balloon and this Sword Through the Heart charm. So definitely, I think I'm sensing more than any other pile, obviously with the charm, there's a bit of heartache here. So let's see what the energy has in store for us. This pick-up pile is really focused on us, on us, the viewers, and messages from Spirit to help us get in a state of self-love. Self-love, not self-care, guys. I'm not talking bubble baths and, pedicures. This is how do we unlock the energy so that we can get in the better state of self-love. With the week of love coming up with February 14th, Valentine's Day, coming up soon, let's see what the energies say. And I know that we are all looking at pick-up pile readings because, maybe we missed somebody, maybe we're unsure of the outcome, maybe we need some guidance. So let's see what the significator energy is for you. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So we've just went through the new moon in Aquarius actually just a couple of weeks ago. So definitely something that we need to start thinking about. What did you learn during that time? Is there something that is holding you back? Is heartache still part of your narrative? Is there something that you know you're not able to just say, you know what, we felt this moment. It was a moment where we had to feel love in a way of like, okay, so let me try and articulate it correctly what I'm trying to say. Sometimes when you're in the heartache, it is hard to be in that state of unconditional love. Unconditional love for the journey that is life. Unconditional love for the spirituality that we are all trying to ascend towards. We all want to be freed from the shackles of what is prescribed to us. Is there a set rule in your life where you're trying to meet a requirement on a checklist? Or are you just appreciating everything you learn in life, because life ultimately is the journey, and that everything gets a little bit better when you just bring love into it? I am not there yet either. I am just a conduit that says these things, and I am trying my hardest as well. So definitely it's something that Spirit is saying, to be in self-love. You have to bring self-love into the situation. You have to bring love into the situation. And at the bottom of the deck, it's meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So new moon Pisces is actually coming up very quickly. We will actually be in this energy, I believe, in a couple of weeks. Actually, in a week, I think. So there is definitely a progression, right? This was at the bottom of the deck. So right now you are being called to go inwards, and that's also come up in pile 1. Definitely an energy of going inward to start meditating and contemplating as the cycle ends. Pisces is the end of the energetic year, right? And with new moons, we have the energy of new. We bring back everything that we've learned over the course of the full moon so that we can incorporate those lessons and move on towards the next release, which is the next following full moon. So definitely a progression energy. I'm very, very proud that even though you are going through heartache, Spirit is saying right now, if you bring love into the situation and you go inwards, you will meet your goals. All right, so let's see what the energy is saying for you. We're going to use the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. So we have the Temptation card, okay? Interesting energy. Definitely about a relationship. So we have the Harmony card. The Harmony card really reminds me of like 6 of Cups energy, which is like soulmate energy. And then awareness. So in this deck, this is like a normal deck. So this is actually the Lover's energy. Sorry, you guys. This is the Devil energy in the Major Arcana. This is the Lovers, and this is the Magician. So you are being asked to take a look at what is tempting you in love and start to alchemize it, because you are actually coming into a place where you will start to pull in your manifestations very quickly. Your crown and third eye chakra is going to be lit in the next month, and you are being asked to go inward, because right now you're dealing with all this energy that you felt with a lot of heartache and loss. And universe is saying that you need to now convert that pain, alchemize that pain into celebration. So take your 3 of Swords, turn it into a 3 of Cups. Thank the universe for everything that they have done to bring you this energy. This is the Sun energy. This is the energy that is going to make everything so much better. It's also kind of like Judgment energy. Your soul is going to ascend. You are coming up against quite a bit of choice in the next month, I think. A lot of choices around Pentacles versus love versus spiritual growth versus emotional growth. You're being called towards a union of some kind. And I think that union is going to be kind of maybe tested a little with temptation. Do you go back to the original patterns you had? Or are you going to move forward to go closer towards the choice that brings you closer to your highest good, right? you will have the ability to manifest both. So what path are you going to pick? All right. So let's clarify the temptation card. Okay, it's the moon. So you don't know everything yet. Things are not completely out in the open for you to fully understand what is your next move. Clarifying the harmony card, which is the Lovers, is the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Okay, so definitely some sort of very solid foundation here, which has made you in the past feel like you were a winner. This situation that is being talked about, you don't know everything about it yet, but that feeling feels good. This relationship feels good. This harmony feels good. Okay, what is the awareness? It was also solid, right? With the Queen of Pentacles energy, you were not lacking for anything. In fact, you had enough to give. Give and receive. Okay. The awareness card is telling you, though, that you do know that you have to leave this energy. You're moving away from this energy because you're trying to find your independence. I'm seeing two cards here of independence. There have been so the Emperor is independence in the 3D personified, and the Nine of Pentacles is the independence where somebody has grown through their struggles and is now on their way to becoming a full Empress. So actually, speaking of the Empress, right here is the Empress card. So I'm definitely thinking it's going to be something where you do need to go inward. If you do not go inward, this temptation can take over a little bit. The crab here has chains tied to its body, and realistically, it's basically feeling like it's getting pulled with the phases of the moon. Instead of letting yourself get pulled with the phases of the moon, focus, contemplate, go inward, right? The temptation is really strong here because you don't know all of what you need to know. There's something that makes you feel so good, so grounded, and such like it's like that victory after a long battle, kind of like the parade energy. But it's saying that that is something that you know you need to move away from. You need to alchemize that energy, because even though it feels good in the moment, I don't think it's bringing you all of that happiness. In fact, what it is bringing you at the end of the day is heartache and loss. Okay? So to show yourself self-love, go inward. Move away from anything that makes you feel not as full, because what is coming for you is beautiful. Okay? Have the confidence in yourself to say, I'm good. I'm good right now. I'm good on my own. I'm good knowing that every situation has brought me love. And I'm good knowing that no matter what happens, I am full on my own. Realistically, I would say harmony here should be harmony with self. Awareness should be self-awareness. Awareness to know that when temptation comes knocking, you know, no thank you. I don't need to enter this space. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, but it is just going to bring conflict in my life, into my soul. Thank you for bringing me opportunity, but I am already aware. My intuition is so strong. I am going to wait for the energy that makes me truly independent. I will cry and take the time to grieve because I know that every situation has love in it. But I will not let it pull me down. I am moving towards the light. Okay, so let's get some charms for this rather strange turn of events. I'm just going to take a couple. Okay, so we have the shark energy. And I normally associate the shark energy with the predatory energy. So definitely this temptation type of energy is coming in its way. There's this little skull with a top hat. So it's very like, it's an energy that is going to feel very, very good, you know? It's an energy that's going to feel very good. It's going to feel like you're going to open up all these doors for yourself, except the key that it's going to have a skull and bones on it. So it's like, do you really want to use that key? Do you really want to go into this room? Because there's like, this is a little wave. I don't know if it'll pick it up, but it feels like this energy is tumultuous, and you don't want to feel too badly and deep inside with this tumultuous energy. And there's these little mushrooms. You know, mushrooms take their time. Mushrooms hide so that they can grow in peace. And I think you need to do a little bit of that. A little bit of hermiting doesn't hurt, right? In this situation, especially where things are unknown, with energy like the temptation, it's really calling to you because it is part of your destiny, right? That it feels so strong. But again, with the harmony card, we always have a choice. So always discern, understand what works, what aligns perfectly with your higher good. All right, pile 2. I hope this helped. I know that you are going through a bit of heartache right now, but please remember there was love in every situation. Love for yourself first, primarily, always. Okay? Good luck, my collective, and I will see you guys shortly. Also, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for allowing me to read for you, and if nobody else says it, I love you guys. Have a wonderful February 14th, and I will catch all of you very soon. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile 3. You have picked the the Spirit Animal Oracle by Collar Baron Reed, and this gorgeous love pendant. So let's get into your reading. So we're doing a pick a pile reading on self-love, not self-care, self-love. How do we love ourselves enough to actually demand for the best for ourselves? What is the energy that Spirit is like asking us to follow in, so that we can get to our higher purpose? I don't mean self-care, guys. Self-care is mandatory as much as self-love. So getting your pedicure, getting a massage, a bubble bath is all important to help relieve the stresses of life. But this is self-love. This is the messages that help us ascend, that help us alleviate the heart and mind and remove some of those trauma bonds, things that are holding us back for generations and for all of our decades, right? We're all sort of human catalogs of the traumas and experiences we've experienced. And we all watch tarot, or at least a lot of us do. We're watching a pick a pile tarot reading because there's somebody we'd like to talk to, somebody we can't reach anymore, somebody who we miss. So let's see what messages the angels have for us, the universe has for us, that'll help us get to our highest purpose in self-love. Okay, this is the week, February 14th. Everybody's going to be talking about love and romantic love and love external to ourselves. I was thinking I'd switch the energies around and I have one for, what's next in love, but this is a different energy of what are the messages for self-love. Wow, scarab beetle. Magic works through you. So scarabs are the bringers of like sort of passage. So you are moving through something right now. You are definitely getting, and also time to let go. Groundhog Spirit. Oh my God, this is like the animals on this card, on this deck is so cute. Take a time out. So definitely someone is being called to let things go, to alchemize things, to alchemize energy, so that you can start moving in your highest good. Scarab beetles are able to pass between, let's call them dimensions or frequencies or whatever. They have the ability to be in the spirit world and within the 3D world. So they're definitely very, very spiritual animals that have magic in them, and they were very highly regarded in ancient Egyptian mythology. With the groundhog spirit, you are definitely being asked to let go of something and to take a time out for yourself. And I know that this is this energy that has come for all the piles, by the way. So let's get a couple more cards. Maybe there'll be some hints on what we need to let go. And right here, as I say it, memories of love. So is there a relationship that you're trying to forget? It doesn't have to be a romantic one, but it's trapping you. Whatever this memory is, you are trapped. And Spirit is asking you to release this trap from yourself, to use the scarab energy to feel all of it, to metamorphose it, so that you can bring it into a place that you're able to let it go. Okay, this is the second time the Temptation card has come out in this pick a pile reading. So if this resonates with you, you might want to also watch pile 2, where Temptation was their center card. So definitely memories of love, trapped in fear, and temptation. I'm gonna pull one more because I want, okay, stand your ground. This is amazing. Like just tarot amazes me sometimes, guys. There's also discontent and boredom, conflict and defeat, and partnerships and alliance at the bottom of the deck with awareness. So looks like there's a situation that you think of very fondly. You are being asked to really metamorphose, transmute that energy, because that memories of love is keep trapping you in fear and also creating a loop where you're able to get tempted back into a situation over and over again. And I'm just a conduit that's saying these messages to you. I'm in no way, shape, or form sitting here on my high horse and saying, well, you know, I'm sorry. Like, I'm also a human being. There are temptation cycles that I'm also going through, but Spirit is really calling all of us right now to stand our ground. We are at the verge of transmuting some really heavy energy, and it is in our best interest to not allow discontent and boredom. Discontent and boredom is at the bottom of the deck, and fear of conflict and defeat, to create new partnerships that no longer serve us. Our destiny is calling to us, and it's coming to us quickly, and we are being called to to be firm and to choose wisely. Many options are coming their way. This is the Seven of Cups energy. Use your intuition as those two birds are there up above. That will guide you to your truest destiny. Sorry, like destiny right there, destiny. Okay? A tower is potentially on its way for you. So what is the self-love messages though, universe? Come on. We are doing self-love. Okay. Let cycles end. Death card energy. So that you can start the healing. Temperance energy. Temperance is a beautiful energy that is slightly different from the energy of the star. So the star energy is really talking about, you know, wish fulfillment and healing in that kind of way where you finally get what you've been manifesting. Temperance is the energy that kind of puts love into a situation with the understanding that yin and yang are both part of our human experience. So put death into a situation that is kind of creating this temptation loop for you so that you can stand your ground. Once you realize that you are part of this entire universe, the magic is within you. And it is in this experience of humanity that we have with our bodies, right? Within this flesh and blood and skeleton and bone experience, we are going to learn that this is just the experience. It is the journey. Over and over today, I have had the message come to me that living this human life is about the journey. It is not about a checklist. Time to let go of these checklists, because these checklists create a situation where you have 18 different options for you to pick from. And then you put the really, really hard struggle on your soul to decide. There are some people who have come here to experience that one true love type of experience, and that is beautiful, and more power to them. But then there are also people who have come here to experience the human condition, to experience the yin and yang, to grow from it. So to put yourself in a cage, because you know there can only be one soulmate. No, not true. There can be many soulmates that you learn from. You do have a soulmate coming. I do see the Two of Cups here. So you definitely have a destiny with a soulmate. Do not get me wrong. But do not take this temptation card lines up very well with this Five of Swords energy. Five of Swords energy is the energy of somebody who takes the easy way out. A halfway win in a battle because you stole all your opponent's weapons. What happens when they make more? You have a lot of happiness coming, and a whole new cycle is about ready to start with a potential partner. You need to put down any conflict and any inner turmoil that you have so that you can start to understand where the devil resides, so that you can put an end to that cycle, rest, rejuvenate, and then start your new cycle all over again. You are really being called to start cycles over and over again. When they don't work for you, let go and start the cycle again. Alchemize that energy, transmute it so that you can start for your highest good. That is how you will show yourself self-love. Experiencing the whole gamut of human emotions is going to help make you feel that much better. It's okay that if not everything turns into that final outcome that you want. It's all right. In fact, you don't know if you're ready for that final outcome. I personally know that if there are certain manifestations that come to fruition today, I would not know how to deal with them. I'm not prepared yet. I do feel that they are there in the horizon, but I also know that there's a journey that I have to take before I can be all the way there, where if that manifestation comes to me, I will not run from it. Do not allow yourself to get trapped in this temptation loop. There's this, I keep getting called to this message. So definitely something important here. Time to let go anything that makes you feel stuck. Okay, can I get one message? Okay, I love universe in the sense that I'll ask for one, it'll give me two, because you know it's just, okay, beautiful. Your victory, currently, your victory is lying very, very closely with your independence. You are going to stand tall, stand alone. You are a hero unto yourself. Your story is written with a lot of panache in a way. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous energy. Self-love is to love yourself. I know that this is going to sound dumb to say, but honestly, it's telling me that you have healing coming your way once you put an end to these like memories of love, trapped in fear, and a temptation loop. Once you put an end to that loop, you are on your way. You will get somebody who is going to give you everything you want and who's going to make you feel like you both pour into each other. But before you get to that place, you are going to be an independent rock star. Rock star. You're going to have more than enough to give, and you're going to receive without a care. You're going to accept the adorations that are given to you because you deserve everything. You deserve to be celebrated. You deserve to be loved in the way that you should love. And you love back. You are not somebody's chance to just feel better because they're discontent and bored. Stand your ground, know your worth. I feel like I'm talking to myself just as much as I'm talking to all of you. I hope this was helpful, my beautiful pile 3. I know Valentine's Day can be hard for people because it's a lot about romantic love. And it's going to sound cliche if I even say this, but it was a holiday that maybe was made popular by some very big corporations, right? I can tell you that you are a very strong person, and the memories that are here for this love are very, very strong. They're stronger than you at the present moment, which is why you keep feeling pulled in. You feel drawn in, but universe has your back. You don't get the temperance energy if you don't have very strong guides and guardians around you who are guiding you. As long as you stand your ground, they are watching over you. All right? I hope this helped. Self-love. I feel like you of all piles, go take that bubble bath if you have to. Thank you guys so much, and happy Valentine's Day in case nobody wishes you in the next week. And as always, if you could like, share, and subscribe, I'd be greatly appreciative of all of that. And I will be back doing a twin flame update, actually I think in a day, so watch out for that. Thank you, pile 3. Have a beautiful week.